Hello and welcome to gaming and welcome to another Fight Night Fridays episode, and we are discussing the update on eSports Boxing Club. They put out a video today, a couple of hours ago, detailing the character creator mode. If you've seen my videos over the last couple of weeks, we've been covering this new boxing game that's on the way, eSports Boxing Club. So, sort of the key bits that I got through the video. It was a long video, it was a 15-minute video, really went into detail about the character creation mode. Some things that I pulled out of it, because I don't want to just play the full thing here for you and talk over the top of it. Of course, you know, you guys should go and watch the video yourself. I'll put a link to it in the description box. I should just say actually before we get into the video that at the minute my computer's kind of broken, so uploads are taking a little longer to do. That's why things are maybe coming out a little bit late or not at all. So as you can probably see in the background, there's a mess of computer components that I'm trying to sort out. But yeah, I thought I would definitely try and get this video up about the eSports Boxing Club, because it's been really good sort of going through it the last couple of weeks, and the response has been amazing. So the character creation video that they put up today, it showed off lots of different things, and I was really pleased with what they showed off. There was detail in the fact that they are going to have presets. So obviously when you use the creator mode, you usually have presets, like preset eyes, preset faces, things like that. But they said that they didn't want to just do that, which was a thing that I actually said in last week's video. I was hoping that they would give it a little bit more detail. So there are presets, you can go through presets if you want, but then you can go into the sliders and do detailed edits yourself. So you can really get your hands dirty with creating a character. They went on to talk about things like the licensed kits, the licensed training gear, things like that. Gloves was a big one that they talked about. The gloves are going to be done by proper manufacturers. They've got some on board. They're adding new manufacturers all the time, they said. And some of these manufacturers are going to be making actual special gloves just for the game. So they're not gloves that they sell for everyone. They are gloves that are just going to be in the game, which I think is pretty cool. That's a nice little touch. There's going to be things like licensed music, which is, of course, a great thing to hear. They've obviously managed to get some tracks. What tracks these are going to be, I don't know. I don't know sort of what level they're going to be able to get. Obviously, more popular bands and artists are going to cost more money, but it's a good step, and obviously we can use the music as our walkout music. So apparently the character creator mode was going to be an update later down the line. They didn't think they were going to have it in the early access for the game, but so many of us fans have contacted them on Twitter or via email or wherever and told them that we want the character creation mode in the game from the off. So they've decided to really crack on and try and get it in the game from the early access, which is great news, because hopefully that'll be coming this year at some point. Again, there's no release date as of yet. I've had a lot of comments on my videos asking when the release date is. They haven't said, but I would imagine it's going to be at some point in 2021. So the hairstyles were a little bit light. They didn't go into much detail on that, and it sounded like there wasn't much going on there yet. I know hair can be quite difficult in games to sort of get right. They did show some hair on a character, but it was very basic haircut. But they showed that you can manipulate the length of the hair. So for someone like me, balding, that doesn't matter. But of course, you can then grow out the hair as well. So you can pick a style and sort of adapt it to how you want, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, they said they're going to add more hairstyles in as they go. Everything that was shown, they said, was a work in progress. There was going to probably be more sliders, more things that you can adapt, but they just wanted to show what they've got for the base level. They went into detail about like skin colour and skin texture, and they sort of went into saying how, you know, we're not all sort of just black or white or whatever skin tone. People who are white have different skin tones and different skin textures. People who are black have different skin tones and skin textures. So we're all very different, and they've put in these sort of different degrees of what a skin tone can look like, and I thought that was quite a cool little touch. I felt like looks like it could be expanded on a little bit more so that you could customize it yourself a little bit more, but maybe that's something that'll come in later on. Of course, I went through all the different sort of color palettes and things that you can give to your gear that you select, and you know, that's what you'd expect in a game like this that's gonna let you create a character. But they did show that you can share your created boxer with the community, which I think is a really nice touch. It'll make doing sort of wacky videos easier if someone creates, say, I think I use the example of doing like a Donald Trump versus Joe Biden or something like that. So if somebody created those people in the game and put them on the community, that would be handy. You can hear my computer try to sort itself out here as we're recording. Or yeah, things like the boxes that they won't get to license, I guess it'll come in handy if people will be able to create them. They also said that they wanted the created characters to look as good as the scanned models of the actual boxes. So obviously they've got some boxes that they've licensed, they've got them in for 3D scans, which obviously look great. They said they wanted the created characters to look as good as, or as near as good to the real boxes. So I think that's also a good thing, because it is kind of noticeable in games when you create a character. Sometimes they do look slightly different next to the scanned models. But yeah, all in all, a 15-minute video, which I thought was really in-depth. I didn't expect it to be anything like that. I thought it would maybe be a 5-minute video showing you some parts of the character creator, but they really went into depth with it, and I think it was a good way to show it off. As I've said in the previous videos, very excited for this game. I think it's hopefully going to be a good one, and going to be good for us boxing video game fans. Tell me what you thought of the character creating video that eSports Boxing Club put out. What do you think? Do you think that as an early access, because again, I should say, like, this is early access, this is going to be in the early access, it's not the final thing. Do you think it looks good? I think it's a good start and promising, good foundation to build on. So I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. They said there's going to be some more announcements next week to do with more boxers that they're signing. So this is where I don't know if I'll do a video on that, because I actually aren't the biggest boxing fan. I think I've said this before on previous videos on the channel. I'm not into the sport that much, and you guys might be screaming at the screen now saying, you know, I'm a fraud or whatever, but I love boxing video games, so that's why I'm really on board for this. I think that they really lend themselves well to video games, so that's why I've always sort of enjoyed playing boxing games, and that's why I'm excited for this. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.